broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track.
Throughout the broadcast. So take advantage of that. We want to hear your questions. You can ask questions on beer or on wine or on the Giants or whatever you want. No, not a problem. We're diversified. Also, for those Americans that get their ballots mailed to them, I voted today. So next Tuesday is your last day to vote. So I'm just telling you, here's the bottom line. A little pitch for all you voters out there that procrastinate and don't go or forget it. Here's the bottom line. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican or Independent or decline to state or the what was that guy in New York? The rent's just too damn high party. Well, I don't care what party. That party was. The rent's just too damn high. So, I don't care what party it is. Look, you go out and vote. It's important to do that, and you can't complain about anything if you don't vote. That's your right to vote. Get out there. I did it, so I'm done now, and mine's in the mail, so we've got that taken care of. So there's my pitch for that, and a shout out to Hans Dipple. He's a local guy here that's running for city council. Okay. He's doing a write-in campaign, and so Hans, if you win by one, that was me, my man. If you lose by one, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. But the vote is in there. It's a little shout out to my guy. So you brought some beers.
Yes.
We're kind of limited where we can't drink beer because I don't have a beer license. I have a wine license, but we want to talk about those.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab the first two wines though that we're going to taste.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, grab your beers and we'll put them up over here and we'll talk about the beers before we do the wine. But we want to get the wine going.
Yeah.
We're going to do a little side-by-side on Zinfandel. And this is Gann Family Cellars Zin. This is their 2006 Zin. Alexander Valley Fruit.
Yum.
And we're going to put that next to Bradford Mountain. Bradford Mountain's Grist Vineyard 07. And here, Andy, you can probably get a shot maybe of both of those side by side, or maybe if I balance that out, you can go from one to the other there. And then we'll take those away and we'll talk about some beer. I mean, it looks like you got some cool ones there.
Yeah.
All right. So let me move these out of the way. So let's while we're letting that wine open up, let's talk about these three beers that you brought. And first of all, they're in three different size bottles. Is that any significance or just kind of a?
Nope. Just happened that way.
You know, I mean, in wine, when we go to a larger format, it really changes the way the wine ages. Mm-hmm. But I guess in beer, it probably doesn't have that much of an impact in that regard. I mean, you're not really aging it.
Yeah.
Length of time, right?
Well, it depends. I do age beers.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
So give me an example of an aging beer. How long would you age?
Let's see. I have a couple of bourbon barrel aged imperial stouts that are around 13% alcohol.
Wow.
Anything that's over a certain level of alcohol usually will keep for longer than other beers.
Okay.
Beers that have yeast that are still in the bottle that get bottle conditioned tend to last.